Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Bazemore. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Bazemore at the 3 slot. Thompson misses. Last year, a good one for Jeff Teague, Clark. He was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician, so good in reading the defense as he operates from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks.
So it's the Hawks now. About a minute played so far here in the first. To the paint, and it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Shoots from the right block and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Free throw good, Teague. Well, you just watched Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer, Clark. He's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
Curry can't get it to go.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And Teague, here we go, and it's good.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
And Teague's also athletic. You know, sometimes you forget that. I mean, this guy's got the tools also to be a terrific defender. And I still think he's developing consistency at that end of the floor.
Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Bogut the pass to Barnes. Launches it. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field.
And speaking of Jeff Teague's defense, I mean, his rebounding, I think, could also be a little higher. I mean, with his bounce, he can get in there and grab a few more. I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Thompson can't connect from long distance.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Bogut dishes to Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Hawks leading. Teague kicks to Horford. Shoots from the line. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Green with a screen for Thompson. Buries it down low. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Korver. And Bazemore kicks to Korver. Millsap. Great D that time from Green.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
And here is Horford after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Barbosa for 3. The shot is off. The Hawks trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Draymond Green.
Schroeder with the ball. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Barbosa for 3. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And a chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Now here's Curry. He's got 6. From deep. And that one's good. Curry's got 9 points.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, he hung in the air, double pump, and then threw it.
D just stepped aside. Let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make, and voila, there it is.
There it was.
And what a beautiful move it was.
Hawks have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Schroeder with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Now the Warriors moving it up. Barbosa gets the bucket.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Deflects the pass. Barbosa with the steal. On its way from Curry for 2. And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not, we felt like we had a chance to win. And I think we kind of got away from that.
You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game, and how he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Kyle Korver is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bazemore at the 3, the small forward.
And Dennis Schroeder has drawn some comparisons to Rajon Rondo. Long arms, very quick and athletic. He's awfully tough to keep in front of you, but he's also a guy that can knock down a mid-range jump shot.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Teague's checked in. Dishes to Iguodala. From deep three-point range, Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 3rd rebound tonight. This Dennis Schroeder, in a lot of ways, like a Greg Anthony, very quick, very smart on the floor, but he's a young player, and he says, Clark, that he watched a lot of tape of Tony Parker to see how he got to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a great blueprint, especially when you consider the Hawks run a very similar system to the Spurs.
And Al Horford is just a winner, guys. I mean, win 2 NCAA titles at his time playing for Florida. His teammates call him the Godfather because of how calm and quiet he is in terms of his leadership and the mentoring he provides. It's been the same here in the NBA.
Livingston, no luck.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Korver, good. Hey. And that Florida team with Horford, Noah, and Corey Brewer, such a tight-knit group, all those guys still competing and defending at a very high level now in the NBA.
Each of those guys very team first in their approach. That's what they're about, winning. And because they've experienced championship winning, they stay locked into that task.
He was all alone on that one. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Kyle Korver, a true laser. I mean, the most efficient catch-and-shoot jump shooter in the league, and maybe in league history. He tallied the second ever 50-50-90 season a year ago.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Iguodala. Barbosa comes in for Sean Livingston. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. And a change for the Hawks. Chris Humphries has checked in for Al Horford. And Korver now in his 13th season in the NBA. Last season was his best ever, especially shooting.
Yeah, and he credits all of his improvement to the advanced off-season training regimen. Extremely dedicated. He moved his family to Santa Barbara to be closer to his trainer, and it's paid off. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
With the floater. Shot's good. Now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And there's the feed to Bazemore. Curry with the steal. Barbosa passes to Rush. Shot from 12. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Rush has got his first basket.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Teague drives in. Korver gets a wide open look. Atlanta again missing. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Barbosa's shot is off. Atlanta's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Outside Teague, and Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Splitter is checked in for Humphries. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyle Korver. Scott can't get it to go. The Warriors trailing. Certainly the biggest surprise last year, Clark, was the play of the Atlanta Hawks. Few would have picked them to win the East at the start of the season.
Well, they did it, and they earned it. The Hawks didn't have any superstars on their roster, but they won with solid team play.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And Rush kicks to Spates. Curry with a wide-open look. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter. And for the Hawks, they did end up with 4 All-Stars last season. As you said, it was all about how they worked together as a team.
And here are the Warriors now after the basket by Atlanta. Here's the screen. Pass to Rush. This one for 3. Rebounded by Sefolosha.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And, you know, around the NBA, the league recognized the Hawks were a complete team. Everybody played their roles superbly. The NBA named all 5 of their starters the player of the week last year in an unprecedented move.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Here's Ezeli. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Clock at 6. Baseline J on the way. The pass to Rush. Feeds it to Ezeli. Barbosa dishes to Ezeli. Outside Curry. From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've finished one half of basketball.
Guys, I'm here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He has 18 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And he isn't the biggest body at 6'8", Clark, but Paul Millsap, very effective.
And part of his being underrated and underestimated, I think, is due to that size. But folks are finally starting to come around. That kind of production he's put up will make that happen. That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Down low, the reverse. Rebounded by Bogut.
No, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And Millsap, with over a 7-foot wingspan and also just a great nose for the ball. He gets you rebounds, blocks, and he leads all power forwards in steals pretty much every season.
He dialed that one up from long distance. And it's 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, he hit that shot, Kevin, from the suburbs. What a shot.
You got to have some guts to let it fly from that far beyond the arc. And speaking of Millsap's defense, I mean, he can switch out and cover perimeter players as well. His smaller stature gives him that versatility, but then the long wingspan allows him to still bang with the biggies.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. There's the dish to Schroeder. Nails it from the high post. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night.
And Kyle Korver enjoying a career renaissance, if you will, here in his 30s. A former
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
kicked around the league a little bit. He's really found his niche here in the motion offense of the Atlanta Hawks.
Some changes for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. And that's now 11 points for Klay Thompson. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Horford with the screen on Thompson. Schroeder kicks to Horford. And he gets the bucket. Horford's got his third bucket of the night.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Iguodala. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Korver passes to Bazemore. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. They get Andre. Well, you have to love the energy and the effort given every night by Kent Bazemore, hustling for loose balls. Greg, a lot like you, actually. Runs the floor like a tornado, can handle the ball. The consummate role player.
He really is. And you know, you have to have guys who can be effective without the basketball, Kevin. There's only one out there.
Right.
And you're going to have 5 guys, so you need other areas of the game to be effective. And he focuses on the defense, the rebounding, all those little things that add up to victories.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Humphries checked in. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
And, you know, going back to Kent Bazemore, he was not a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Was solid and unspectacular in college. Entered the NBA as an undrafted free agent. Exceeded everybody's expectations.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Curry. They get the rebound. Here's Iguodala. Here's Green. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And getting back to Kent Bazemore, I mean, he will always have a role in this league because of his defense and his positive attitude. He's the kind of guy who gets counted out early and goes on to have a legitimate 10-year NBA career.
It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Korver dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Humphries. They set the pick. Kicks it to Millsap. Double team on Millsap. Here's Horford. Here's Humphries. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Iguodala. Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Curry against Millsap. Curry can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Schroeder with the ball. Bogut picks him up. And that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 3. 1:14 left to play here in the third. And Curry, here we go. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Festus Ezeli. Humphries kicks to Korver. Lots of room. And again, it's Atlanta.
Assist goes to Kyle Korver.
Here's Curry. He's got 24. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Pass to Sefolosha. He feeds it to Korver. Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Curry. Sefolosha kicks to Korver. 5 on the clock. Millsap passes to Korver. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Schroeder's got 9. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Now Curry. Up in time. And no good trying to get that one. And that's it for the third quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Hawks leading by 6. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Kent Bazemore. Splitter is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Teague in at the point. There's the pick. To the paint, here's Bazemore. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Bazemore's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Teague can't hit. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Scott with a screen on Thompson. Teague dishes to Scott. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And the Hawks lead by 10. And here are the Warriors now. Clark kicks to Iguodala. He dishes it to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Clark. It's tipped. Oh, trying for it. The Hawks leading by 10. The shot, no good. Nice D from Bogut. The Warriors shooting about 42% so far. It's tipped. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. That's good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said, listen, fellas, I know you're tired, but we can't coast. We've got to go harder. The win's in sight. We've got to power through it and go get it. Guys, pretty inspirational stuff.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Horford. Teague against Thompson. Dishes it to Bazemore. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Bazemore's got 4 points in the quarter.
and you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Curry, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Now here's Teague. Outside, Scott. Thompson comes with the double team. That's a 2 from Korver. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Iguodala. Rebounded by the Hawks. Scott's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Bazemore passes to Scott. Hawks passing it around. Here's Horford, and the layup is good. Horford's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this. Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Atlanta calls timeout.
You know, there was plenty to be happy about last year in Atlanta with the way the Hawks played. One sour note, though, was that the team was viewed as a potential buy for Seattle group.
Paul Millsap is checked in for the Hawks. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Well, last season the Hawks not only had a great year on the floor as they were the top seed in the Eastern Conference, but they had a pretty good day at the bank, too. They sold for a nice price. Looks like the team is going to stay in Atlanta where it belongs.
Yeah, and that's great news for Atlanta, and they were rewarded with a terrific season, a group including Grant.
How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Kev.
Assisted by
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
On the wing, Green. Now here's Curry. Bazemore grabs the miss. He kicks to Millsap. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry can't get it to go. And here comes the break. And there's Korver on the assist by Bazemore. And 12 points in the game for Kyle Korver. Thompson from long range. Atlanta with the rebound.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. The defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
And here is Teague. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Teague. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
And the Warriors get it back. Out to Thompson. The feed to Curry. From deep three-point range. No good. Korver with the defensive effort. Finished off the break.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Outside Curry. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Stephen Curry hits them both. And so they foul intentionally.
You ready?
Stephen Curry.
All right.
That's his second personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Time, Sabalosa.
And he sinks the second. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul, what was this team's attitude coming into tonight?
The 2K Sports postgame show.